Welcome to Time Tavern. Today, we're dragging 6 dusty icons out of history and dropping them into the chaos of right now. Ever wondered what Henry VIII would look like shedding the pounds on a treadmill? Of course you have. Want to see Oliver Cromwell shedding his boring puritanical ways and getting absolutely wrecked? We have you covered. Keep watching to see historical figures brought back to life in the modern world in stunning realism, doing the kind of everyday nonsense people do nowadays. First up, Henry VIII. 16th century English monarch Henry VIII liked having a good time. His good time just meant getting divorced from or killing 5 of his 6 wives, having wars and establishing the Church of England. And boy did he like his pies. But what would he look like if he was alive and kicking today? That's right, the owner of a string of nightclubs in Manchester. And here he is, finally trying to get back into shape. Good for you, Henry. How about British explorer Captain James Cook? Almost certainly circumnavigated the globe more times than you have when all he had for power was wind. Observed the transit of Venus, which was much more important than it sounds, and credited with discovering lands that people inconveniently already lived in. Got shanked for his troubles in one such place. But what would he look like today? Had he found the fountain of eternal youth on his adventures instead of an angry Hawaiian mob? Well, here he is. A rather dashing, middle-aged dad, surprisingly. Here doing what he loved best of all. Elizabeth I, daughter of Henry VIII, the Virgin Queen. She outsmarted her rivals, dodged marriage, beat the Spanish Armada, and made England a global player. Left a bit of a mess after she left the scene, as she didn't leave behind anyone to take over, but she definitely left a legacy. Oh, and she's said to have had very bad teeth. So here she is learning from her mistakes the second time round and taking care of them. If you're still here and enjoying yourself, a quick pit stop before our last 3 transformations to ask you to like the video, ring the bell, and most importantly, please subscribe. Cleopatra, Queen of Egypt, master of politics, fluent in seduction, got tangled up in a couple of civil wars and shacked up with a couple of Roman generals, Julius Caesar, who's up next, and Mark Antony, a man so respected he had 2 first names. She picked the wrong side in the Second Civil War, though, and ended up killing herself to avoid being paraded like a fairground freak show. But what does she look like? Well, here she is, working in a fairground selling tickets to the waltzes. Julius Caesar, Roman general, dictator and conqueror of Gaul, and a few other places, rewrote Rome but got stabbed by his work friends for his efforts. Presumably popular with everyone else he hadn't conquered, because his name was given to all his successors, and a salad. Here he is if he was around today, looking like an 80s TV chef enjoying himself tossing his salad. Oliver Cromwell, Puritan killjoy who cancelled the monarchy and Christmas, became head of the New Model Army, won the English Civil War, chopped Charles I's head off, mostly got his kicks out of hammering the Irish, ruled as Lord Protector of England from 1653 and set up the Commonwealth. For all his achievements, he was so mind-numbingly dull, they brought the monarchy back after he died, then dug up his body and chopped its head off for good measure. So here he is, getting absolutely smashed. This is Time Tavern after all.
Head went. Oof. Hee-hee. Oh, hey. Oh.
And that's all for now. Let us know your favourite famous fast forwards in the comments and who else you might like to see hanging around in the here and now. If you've enjoyed yourself and would like more of this and other weird history highlights, please, pretty please, subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you next time.